How's it going, guys? Red here with Red Nose How, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys the best way that I have found that you can drive and minimize the damage or try to avoid collisions as much as possible. So basically what you're going to do is I do like to be the camera angle I find is extremely important. So I don't like to be inside the vehicle. I'm sure some people like that, but I choose not to. So I actually like to be zoomed out as far as possible. Sometimes the second setting is okay, but I like to be zoomed out as far as possible. And then if you'll notice here as well, once you start driving, the camera angle will be pulled down behind you. That's okay if you like that. I like to have a little bit of vision. In front of the car, I like to be able to see more in front of the car. So what I do is I pull down just gently on the right stick here so that I can have more of a top-down view while I'm driving. Another thing that you're going to want to do is you are going to want to, obviously, like with stuff like this, slow down a good bit. You don't have to if you can master this, but what I like to do is instead of hitting and holding down on the brake, which I'll show you what happens here in a second if you do that, once you get up to speed and you just hit the brake, you slow down a good bit, and sometimes it will lead to you losing control. But what I like to do is when I'm getting up to speed and I have like curves to make or I'm trying to avoid collisions, I like to just tap the brake and come off the gas, and I find that allows you to control your vehicle a lot more. Let's see here, and then if you do want to make a complete turnaround once you get up to speed, you will obviously use the handbrake, which is the right bumper. But yeah, in order to slow down a good bit, I would advise not to use the brake as much, but just to come off the gas. And then once you master that and you need to do a complete turnaround, all you would do is just hit the brake, hit the handbrake, and I like to do this camera spin right here with the right stick. But yeah, that is the settings that I use, or the technique that I use in order to minimize my collisions and to avoid crashes. This will help you get to places faster and will help you in like races or any kind of other events that you're using. That you're doing on GTA Online or even in story mode in order to better your times and to avoid collisions. But just keep in mind, this does take some practice, but I think that once you master it, you will be more effective in your driving on GTA Online. I hope that was helpful. If it was, I hope I earned your like and your subscription. But just remember, if you don't know how, Red knows how.